Okay. Okay. So, how did you hear about the Biltwell 100 race?
God, I can't remember that.
Every time I start thinking the world is all bad, then I start seeing some people out there having a good time on motorcycles. It makes me take another look.
Well, all started. I wanted to do a desert race again when I turned 70. So I started looking around, and I heard about this Biltwell 100 last year in in Randsburg. So I looked into it and said, "Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of people have a good time. It's vintage bikes."
My friend Mike Gentili came to me and mentioned it and said we ought to do it. Sounded like fun. And I said, I'm all in. So it was all new to me. Didn't see it coming. And it was fun to purchase an old motorcycle and spend about 6 months refurbishing it. And that's kind of through him and started reading up on it and saw some of the 4-year history of it and wanted to be a part of it.
So we all waited for the release date, and then the day of, we met at our other buddy's house down at the beach, and all waited for the day when it opened up, and all signed up. I missed my class, and then emailed the guy, and then got back into the DualShock novice class.
Pretty much, we heard about the race, and we all figured let's join this shit show, and we just all signed up after your wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Inauguration day.
Yeah.
Watched that and signed up for Bill.
How did were you able to get in quickly, or was there any issues?
Well, we were there like right when it started, and I got signed in super fast, and even then I think I was like 165 on the receipt.
And after like how many minutes of
Like 30 seconds, it felt like.
I was sitting in Randsburg at the joint having a drink, and the race had ended, and everybody came up there after, and everybody was talking about it, and they said that they were talking about this race called the Biltwell 100, and so kind of heard a little bit about it, told my dad about it, and then we started doing some research, and we're like, oh man, this seems rad. We should enter this race. This would be really cool. And I haven't raced in 15 plus years, so I'm like, this would be kind of rad. And then my dad said he was going to be interested in doing it, so it was kind of a snowball effect from there. So yeah.
the devil's night out, they'd have it to bed. How people hear the music and it drove them crazy. It was clear, crimson midnight. Oh, it was clear, crimson midnight. Scan by with the pickup trucks and the good old jalapenos. Hot dang, what a morning run. This is your man. No fooling around. Yes, we came to take it over this one horse town.
So I remember that I had a Husky in the garage and I always wanted to restore it. So I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start restoring that old Husky and maybe I'll enter that into the race. So I thought that's going to be the race I'm going to do it.
And where's the Husky at?
The Husky,
You can roll. You can roll. Or
the Husky is right here.
In junior high school, this is what all the bigger kids were riding, and I always kind of admired the bike and never had one myself. So I thought it'd be a good time to kind of check that bucket. And so I bought this bike out of San Pedro, and it needed a little bit of work, a lot of bit of work. And anyway,
what bike do you have?
I have a Yamaha DT 125 Enduro,
What year?
1975.
Right on. How'd you get the bike?
With a terrible addiction of marketplace and finding bikes and sharing it between friends, and next thing you know, we show up there 20 minutes later and pick it up.
Did it start?
No, it did not.
It didn't at all. How'd you get it started? Or what was wrong with it?
Got it home and it wasn't getting spark, so I tore apart some of the wiring and realized they put a bunch of like Amazon cheap controls on it, and that cut the spark. So I bypassed it, and then we started it, and it was dumping fuel, and then took the carb off, and then Mike fixed the carb, and it was missing, I think the float valve or the needle jet or something. It didn't even have one in it.
So it's a 03 TTR 225. We got it from you. It was Madison's old bike, I think. And I chickened out, so I put myself in the Misfit class.
And what is that?
Misfit has two classes. It was anything, and then the other Misfit class was pull start only. But Misfit was just a single lap, and I felt like that was safe.
What were you going to do a different bike before this happened?
Yeah, I was going to do my mini bike.
Right on.
And it scared me. It was too fast.
I wanted to race the DualShock Novice class, vintage class, and so I had found a DKW down in Montecito, and I hit the guy up, and I drove down there. I ended up buying that bike. I'm like, this is gonna be the bike. I rode it a little bit when I got home, and I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna work. This is a little too small for me. So anyway, my dad and a couple other people had mentioned talking about a TT 500, and some other people had mentioned like, oh, that's the ultimate desert bike, and I kind of heard about them. I hadn't really done a lot of research on them, and I found El Toro here. I found her on Marketplace in Tonopah, Nevada, and I was like, well, that thing's sweet. I'm gonna try and get that bike. So I talked to the guy, and I woke up at 4 a.m, drove 13 hours, picked it up through snow, and came back, and here it is. We tore it all down to nothing and put some new plastics on it, and like, this is the race bike. We're gonna do it.
Jumping right at your foot. Remember Jesus up on the hill?
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw Jesus on every hill.
Danny and I remember seeing Jesus,
Oh.
thrown. Just put the kickstand down. I think you'll be all right.
No, I'll get it
Where are you gonna go?
down.
Oh, wait. Go. Oh, mackerel. My bike was running like crazy. I go, fuck. I got to get up and get it. And there's no time to lay there and go, oh, I'm sore. That bike's going to blow up. You see? Oh, there you go.
That's funny. It was such a beautiful bike until you patinaed it. Your fender's got some fender's got some little brush marks. You got on your forks, you got some scratches.
Well, what happened?
I think I'm done for the day.
What happened? I crashed. And, man, that hurts. Landing. What happened? I hit a rut. Bike turned underneath. The bike quickly turned, and I went over the bars. And to be safe, I got 20 feet away from the bike when I landed, so I was okay. I didn't want to land on the bike. Look at that. And there's probably where the back tire hit. The front tire hit that, came right off of that, hit that, slid out, went like this. What the hell is that?
That's your rear tire.
How did it get that way?
These puppies kicked all that out because it revved up. You must have revved up right there.
Oh, it was wide open.
Yeah, I mean, you went through the bush right here. See that tire mark?
The bush, yeah. And the bike right on the other side of the bush.
The bike flew through the bush, then you landed.
Luckily, the bush caught the bike.
How did the bike go up there? Here. Did it pop up?
Oh, it went up in the air.
It did a pirouette.
And then you landed over there.
You know how you get your wind knocked out of you?
Yeah.
That's the first thing that happened. I got my wind knocked out of me.
Yeah, that's what happened. And it came close. And you hit this fucking tree and it fucking just popped up.
It was doing its own. I ended up, look how far down there it ended up. Past my jacket.
But when I got here, I just saw the bike. You were kind of just getting up.
About 3 weeks ago, we went for a test run out in the desert after doing about 80 miles on a normal bike. And I went down, Alex, myself, and our friend Steve. We decided to go try our bikes out just in the desert, see how they felt. And I made it, I don't know, mile, maybe 2 miles down this trail. And the bike decided it didn't want me anymore. So it decided to flip over in the air and throw me about 14 to 15 feet away. And I landed on my back. And I said, I may have to reconsider the vehicle I'm going to take on this race.
What'd you say? What was the first thing you said when you stood up?
I don't remember what was it.
I think I'm going to race that.
Oh, so I thought, you know what? We have that Honda 250. I think that would be a much better bike for me to ride on the race.
Cool. So
More forgiving.
So where'd the 250 come from?
Okay, so it was right after Alex's wedding, and I was looking on Craigslist and Marketplace, and in Los Osos, there was this XL 250 for sale, and they were asking $650 or something for it. So I sent the picture of it to Alex, and Alex said, "Wow, what do you think?" So I said, well, let's give it a try. So Alex contacted him, made the deal. I still had the trailer at the wedding empty because we were hauling all the stuff back and forth for the wedding. And I said, I'll just go over and pick it up. So I went over there. The couple were very nice people. They were wonderful people. Told them what we were going to do with it. And they thought that was amazing. So I went ahead and rode it around the block. Thing rode great. I said, we can do this. Paid them. I think we got it for $500. Took it back and brought it home and started working on it. And believe me, I didn't have to do much. I put some shocks on the back, took the headlight off and the front fender because it was a funky looking little fender, and put some stuff that I had laying around. Changed the oil on it, checked the air pressure in the tires. That's it. Oh, I put a choke cable on it. Made the choke work better.
What happened to the Husky? So what's the damage on the Husky?
I haven't even got to that. I wanted to get the other things going. Still thinking maybe taking it out there.
What are you gonna race instead?
I fixed this Honda up yesterday. I think maybe I'll take this if I don't. It's a tough decision. Either get my ass kicked on the Husky or ride the Honda. See the bruises on my body, or do you want to see the scratches on my bike? Right here. Fender. Shock. You know, it did very well. Right here, scraped up here. And then I have we've tried to find the kill button, but here it is. Here's what's left of it. It disappeared. It went flying somewhere. So it was hard to stop it without the kill switch. But
Are you still gonna race or no?
oh, I'm definitely gonna. That's not stopping me from racing.
Awesome. What were some of the things you were nervous about prior to the race, or just some of like the things you thought about or whatever?
Probably breaking down or crashing really hard. And then also not knowing what to expect on the trail because we had no idea what the course was going to be.
I think my biggest concern, because I've never ridden in the desert, was not even the rocks, but the cactus.
Yeah.
And the Joshua trees I've never seen those either. And those are way bigger than I was anticipating. So between the little devil plant cactus with like 3-inch spikes and the
Yeah.
Joshua trees I did not want to hit.
No, absolutely not.
My apprehensions about the race was I didn't know what to expect, and never been in a race. And at my age, I figured, you know what, it was all new and open, and so I was so caught up in getting the bike ready to run and function, and so I kind of didn't get a lot of apprehension probably until the day of the race.
I was looking forward to it. I couldn't sleep at night sometimes thinking about how fun this is going to be, especially when I mentioned it to Alex. Alex said, "I want to do it," and then I mentioned it to our friend Steve, and Steve says, "Well, if you guys are going to do it, I want to do it." And then Ryan said, "Hey, if you guys can do it, maybe I should find a bike and I'll do it." And then Jen, his wife, says, "Well, I'll ride a mini bike in it," because she heard there was a Polestar class. So she just said she's in it. So that just loaded the fire, let me tell you, of just getting motivated and getting this thing done.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
All right, over the ladies over there. I'll get you finalized. I appreciate you coming in. How are you? Good yourself?
Very good, thank you.
Did you get a good number? Great.
All right, Ross, you're all signed up. All right. 7, number 8. You got little bits to wear.
Will be held against
Will.
What number did you get, Travis?
number 10.
10.
He's getting here early, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What number did you get? 14. Right on. 14. This is not where tomorrow. Yeah, you hand it to him.
So cute.
Don't
So I
mind
need to
giving
ride
it.
with this.
Very
My
cool.
shit card.
They give you a pencil.
Yeah.
A little pocket sugar.
Yeah.
That's your little kit?
Yes, my little OC kit.
Yeah, that way you know where you're at.
I love that.
Got my own OC.
That spark is so faint you can't even park it.
Can't do that. You gotta take the front foot off now.
Both back ass, like falling out. If he doesn't
Switching out the petcock.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of a leak. I don't want to catch fire out there.
So this
You
is
know.
the name of your bike is El Toro?
That's the actual name of the bike. It was the 1977 El Toro.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mess with the pool, you get the horn.
Oh my gosh, we should have got you little baby horns.
That badass. We put horns on the front of this? Oh, I blew it. I have some on the front of shooters. That would have been fucking sweet. Oh. Who's coming out here for Descudo to photo? Damn it. That would have been
That would have
cool.
been so good.
How did I not think of that?
It could have been like the Cadillac with the set of long
Right
horns on
here.
the front.
Oh,
Yes.
that would have been so cool.
Or just like duct tape a whole ass jackalope
Yeah.
on the front.
That's happening when I get back. That's cool.
Oh, you have plenty of space to mount them too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, off the
I
side.
can't wait to fly off and have one go right through my.
So that plug was dry, which that's the first time I've seen it dry. Now, I didn't really read it, so I just don't understand. Right. That could be. Now, the spark's always suspect that the dimmer did very strong.
No.
But when I was riding it, not a problem. It ran great.
You just might have that little. Now just hold on to the plug there. Okay, Alex, you can just hold it in your hand and touch the cylinder.
I was born on a day that ended in Y, but it wasn't yesterday. Go ahead. Yeah, hold on. I'm not seeing any sparks, but I want to make sure I have. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so let's start from scratch here. Let's do this. Start. Where's that at? Hey, let's just try this.
Get spark plug.
Okay, go ahead. Stop.
Nothing?
Yes.
He's got an MX 360.
How you doing?
Good. Big one. I might have one. Where are you guys at? I go right down. Okay, check back with me in 10 minutes. If I can find it. Check. If I got it. Got. I'm on hasty.
Where you going? Just
Idle and I'm not getting home. The second, third, very fast. Right, bad. So I'll give you. I'll give you this that it's popping in good. You can stop it, take it off. Just slow down. And this is like I don't have anything yet. Nope. Alright, let's go.
Good run, Steve.
High. No, I'm just saying, I think I'd rather just be high. When you get to that point, you can talk to the fucking little guy. You're about to get down the pit, go to the starting line and everything. Yeah, totally fine. That was the starting line on it, too.
Double this, double right up again. This, double this, double that, double that, double this, that. Yeah.
Big question. Would you do it again?
Well, the first 24 hours after the race, I was going to say hell no. But when I look back on how much fun we had, I definitely am going to do it again.
guys don't have a crowd. Good shit. They got a couple pieces of merch left. So they're gonna take some. We're gonna print some more shirts. We're gonna send out an email to all you racers, let you know when those shirts are available. You can buy a
From
couple.
going in the direction they're supposed to go and set them down. Okay, and if you see a road crossing or whatever, tell them that you saw a tourist. Same thing with the Mojave Brown squirrel. Don't run them over and all that good stuff. If you see a dead one out there, please let us know. We have to control these situations. For your scoring, do not stop underneath the tower. We'll stop you after that to mark your fender card, okay? And then when you come into the
Jen, are you ready? I have no business doing this. It's gonna be great. Ready or not, my goal is to finish and not break myself or my bike.
Beautiful. It's gonna happen.
Yep, here we go. Let's do it.
Russ, are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, you ready?
Yes. Hey, Alex.
Steve, you ready?
All right, man. Everybody, good luck. It's going to be a fun day.
I love it.
Well,
You guys ready?
back out and start racing quickly. Yeah. But that's quite a recovery.
You guys ready over here?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Let's do it.
I am 15. Sanya?
What are the chances I'll need water out there?
A lot.
I don't really have a spot for it.
Oh, I have an extra hydro bag. You want one? Cool.
Yeah.
Mike, are you ready?
No. Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely ready for this. They just need to change.
All right. Yeah, you're ready, Mike. You got it, baby. You got it.
They're on.
You got this.
You got it.
I got you back to that. Safety first.
Feeling ready?
I guess. Ready as I'll be.
Woo! It's gonna be great.
you have a spare plug for this?
You went to go take the dog back. I don't know.
Really?
Come on, Dad.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, no doubt. Let me find one to fit. There's a bunch of levels in there. I think you might put some number. Yeah. Just let that off the wheel or whatever. This big? Oh, go in the field. it. That's good right there. How about for the brake? Tighter. Good. I got plenty of gas. You? Yeah. All right. Earplugs. Can you
Ear-
earplug?
Earplugs?
I don't. Nobody? On the next slot, I got your earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have any. You got fresh cover?
No, but I can clean up.
The inside. Let's get off this.
How you doing?
2 more laps.
Yep.
I'm done. That's all I want to do.
Beautiful. Kicked your
I
ass?
got these little danger signs and using it to rut. Fucking a big rock in the shade. Oh, wow! Thought it broke my foot for a second. Woo! Any more gas? See? Right. Yeah. How's the ride? It's crazy. I've never done anything like this in my life. Just a little bit. I mean, it is really, that is an insane thing. That's Steve. Coming in on All right, Steve.
Did it, baby.
Okay, listen, Steve.
Turn that one off.
Oh, I turned it off a couple times.
Oh, you did? You got it started?
Holy smokes, is it over?
Oh, baby.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Hey, you know what? I didn't pass one person that wasn't falling down. I was surprised how many people went down.
Wow.
Like all those Harley riders? All of them.
A lot of big bikes, and I think some of them were going pretty damn fast. Yeah, but
Thank you,
a couple of them looked bad.
Thanks, Danny.
That's brutal.
Here, baby. That is brutal.
2 more times.
Oh, like if you made it once, I call it a win, honey. The thing was still
First
working.
one was fresh.
Steve, congrats.
Not done
Hey,
yet.
Gillicuddy already came by, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people passed me by so fast I couldn't tell who's
Hi,
who.
guys. You gotta step. Oh, no. You dropped it one?
I'm really popped in.
Only 54 miles.
All right, man.
Oh shit. Good thing we got that carpet. Oh. I hate to see crack gas screwed in the desert.
Couple of books. Oh, it's a really doable ride. But there's this little gorge.
I'm not that bad.
Woo!
Go get it, baby. Yeah. Go up and see.
Yeah, it's got a really loud ping to it, you know? Ping.
Do you need earplugs too?
I need to hear the bikes coming up on my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. And the nice ones beat their horn.
They do? Oh, cute. Wow. Everybody has all these.
Like I said, I did not pass one person on their motorcycle. You have Kleenex?
That's okay. Oh,
Does that a lot.
Oh, did you?
It dies a lot.
Mike, Gatorade?
Anything, please, yes.
Yeah.
Anybody else came through a while ago?
Yeah, Alex, he lost his life.
Steve did?
No, Alex, super tramp thing on the menu. He lost. Which camp?
Oh, it doesn't matter. All of those work. I've been running out. Yeah, that one's good too.
How'd you do, Mike?
Kicking my ass for it.
Kicking your ass? Steve just left. Kicking his ass too.
I am.
Want some grapes?
Oh, no, just this
No
one.
grapes.
Curious how much it took.
How's it going?
Wow, this is fun. Some of it's fun. Let it rip. You got a ways to go.
Back in the day, you'd have a cigarette wire waiting.
I got one right there in the jacket. More than welcome.
Of
course it wasn't that.
There's a lot of whoops out there, I'll tell you that.
A lot of whoop-de-doos?
Oh my God. And then sand washes.
How's the dust?
That's good. That's good. What?
How's the dust? I'm about ready to drop it.
Oh, if you're behind people, there's a lot of it.
I got it.
And I was.
Look up.
1 down, 2 to go.
What?
The mile marker 5, some guy in a Harley ate it big time in front of me, so I was with him for about 10 minutes.
Oh, you did? You stopped?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Trying to help pick him up.
Yeah.
That thing's heavy.
Oh, wow.
And it was all sand wash. So we'd get it on the rumble, start falling over the other side, and then the e-bikes came flying. You don't hear them, but they fly by him.
Oh, great. These are so good.
Yeah.
You want one? Oh, they're super yummy. I don't know. I thought it was one there. I was going to let him wipe his face. Hydrating and nutritious.
With those whoops and that one big mountain sound wash, just 2 miles of sand wash.
That's what Steve said. He kept spinning out. It's so downhill on the sand.
Yeah. I've been watching her speed. She's been going like 12 miles an hour the whole time.
Let me just say, next year I'm going to go in the hooligan class 1 lap.
Exactly.
Or you
That
can
looks
hang
like
out
fun.
with us here and drinking beer.
I think anybody over 60 should go in the hooligan class and just do the 1 lap and enjoy it.
It was pretty bad on one little hill climb. I made it up to the top. I'm going down there, and then these 3 guys in those 30s or 40s Harleys with rigid suspension just flying past me. I'm going, those guys are crazy.
8 or 9. Yeah, there's like 8 or 9 of them.
I caught up with them, and then they'd go, and then I'd catch up with a guy, and then the little kid on the pit tent, he had a little yellow pet.
Yeah.
I mean, Suzuki. That kid, he would blast past me. Every turn, his bike would die. So he's off the side of the road, kicking and kicking. All of a sudden, he passed me, back off the side of the road. He wouldn't go a quarter of a mile, then his bike would die every time. Kid in the CZ didn't make it very far. Yeah, he made it through the tracks up and around that bend, and he was done. He might restart to get it going, but he was.
All right, Mike, you got it, baby.
Yeah, don't let anybody pass you. Your elbows up. Just gotta bulldog your way around.
Out there?
Yeah.
I got plenty of time to think about it. Wearing myself out, just put my gloves on. Okay.
best grapes ever if you're a grape person.
Oh, let me get my helmet off.
Okay, I know, right? Shove them in there, would you? Shove them.
One down there somewhere.
Shove them in there.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh, that's good.
The sand part is gnarly.
That's exactly what Steve said. It's going downhill and it's slippery.
How'd it go, Ryan? It's going. Oh, and then you'll have, I had somebody run into the bars going up the trail.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem. These are the
I'm
best
good.
grapes
I'm
ever.
good on grapes.
Okay, they are the best grapes.
You need your mix, right? Yeah. How low did it go? Not that bad. I think I lost like 2 years of my life to this now.
Got it. Energy.
After an old bar.
How did it feel to finish,
Amazing.
and why?
Well, the moment you leave the race in the pit, we didn't see the pit or anything of population until the last mile. So you crest over that hill and then there's the pit and you see everything, and finally it was like, oh my God, I'm almost there. I'm almost done. So it was great.
What did it feel like to roll into that and know you finished and you didn't?
It was unreal. It was unreal.
It was like a personal, like.
Oh, absolutely. Like I was telling Ryan, you know, I rode on my bicycle from San Francisco to LA. That was 526 miles. And that was nothing compared to 25 miles.
That's awesome. There. That's super cool.
Yeah.
You survived! Oh, you did it!
Yeah, you did it, girl.
Oh my God. How was it?
Good job.
Really brutal spots. I've never done an incline or a decline that steep, even on a horse. So there was pucker moments for sure.
That's what I heard. Steve said
Yes,
the same thing. It was the sand was so thick.
So the little mini bikes and the tote goats were right behind us, and one got in the way. I literally yeeted my whole bike into a manzanita bush, and it took 3 people to get it out of the bush. Like the bush was like twice the size of Madison. I don't even know how I accomplished that. I'm like, there's a bush in a tree. There's a bike in a tree.
You're in one piece. Look at you.
We go, Jan.
I'm waiting for my buddy to come through the finish line right now.
No, if I have to run him.
Oh, we shoved him in
on our ice.
I yeeted my whole bike into a manzanita bush.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was trying not to run over a little mini bike, and I went left and it went whee, and I landed on my feet, but the bike was in the bush.
How's the mini bike?
They're on the struggle bus.
Okay, you guys smile.
No tire tracks on them though, right?
Smile together,
A
guys.
family-friendly event.
You glad you did it?
Yes, I would do it again. It wasn't that painful.
More laps next time?
Probably not. Maybe not. That was harder than my 525 mile bike ride. What? Did I crash? Well, the kitty litter sand. Like, crashing. It was me not going fast enough, and I was just like, nah. It was so rough.
Not just
No.
you, sweetheart. Everybody.
But there was also sections where I'm like, oh my God, I can't fall here, because if I fall, I'm not gonna get back up.
Yeah.
So I just like sent it, and I was like, oh Jesus, take the wheel. I was
so
like,
proud of
if
you,
I
girl.
crash, this is gonna hurt. And it's mostly like is, but there are some sections where it's like really sharp and loose, and I'm like, I don't want to fall here. This is gonna hurt so bad. Yep.
Camera.
How's it going, Russ?
Fucking A. I can touch, right?
Yeah.
That's brutal. No crashes this loop though.
Oh, beautiful. You ready for one more?
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
You're
Am
gonna
I
do it?
ready? No.
Okay.
But when I came down and I saw the pits, I said, you only got one more loop, right?
One more loop.
Are you alive?
That was even more fun than the first time.
Steve, do you want
Jen. Hey, you want to be on the tracker? Figure out.
Very nice. Yeah. There's some guys out there just literally just ripping it up. I mean, I'm going what I think, oh, pretty good. Wow! It scared the hell out of me. I don't even.
Jen said the electric ones when they pass them. She's like,
Yeah.
she's like,
The electrics are worse.
beep beep. You know.
No, you don't even hear the electric ones.
That's what she said. They got this little ding dong. And lap number 3.
You on the carpet.
It was actually a pretty wild experience. It was myself and one other guy that I didn't know at all, and he was on an old Elsinore, and I had maintained first place throughout the whole first lap, and then at the second lap he came up next to me, and I'm like, oh, another dual shock, like right on. Hey, what class are you in? And he's like, I'm in the dual shock. I'm like, novice. Next he's a novice. I'm like, uh-oh, it's a race. So we took off and we stayed neck and neck all the way through the second lap. We stayed together the entire time. And then we got to, at that point, I was like, okay, I'm pretty shot out, but I got into the pit and I got on the radio before I pulled in and I said, I need gasoline and let's wipe my goggles off. We both rolled into the pits at the same time, both looked at each other like, oh, this is it. It's on. So I got gas, not enough, unfortunately, which is no big deal. But we took off together, and I finally got a little bit of distance on him, and I ran out of gas. And he ended up passing me, and he ended up taking first place, which is awesome because it was just such a great experience with him. And he came up to me afterwards. He saw me getting pushed into the pit, and we had a great talk about it. And that's what it's all about. And it was a real race. It was really cool. Did I have some things go wrong? Yeah. I don't know if you noticed on the bike, there's no exhaust pipe because that decided to come off halfway through the race. So that was gone. It came off lap 1. Some guy on a Trail 90 ended up riding around and found it, brought it down, and gave it to the race officials. And I ended up getting my exhaust pipe back. But
We
didn't put enough gas in here. All right, we're gonna get your gas real quick. Rodent style. Push up, brother.
We just didn't put enough in.
I think we were racing for 2 laps pretty close, man. There you are. That was awesome. That was a fucking race, man. That was awesome. I was gonna come looking for you later. Yeah, I saw you come in. Ran out of gas. And that's why I looked back like, there he is. I raced this bike last year. Oh, no shit. You did a lot better than I did on it. Oh, fuck. It's a heavy ass bike. Kicked my ass. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah. We were cruising, man. I kept looking back like, damn it, he's still there. Stayed right by you the whole time, like, oh, this is a perfect pace for me. Like, we're good. We're having a fun time. Thanks, Cole. Good race, dude. Dylan. You're good. Alex, nice to meet you, man.
Man, he said that you were
It was a
pushing the
race.
shit out of me, man.
Well, I lost my brand new exhaust. I told him I ran this bike last year. Yeah, we did. And we ran the sand. Oh, fuck yeah. Sit right here and... Yeah. You want to hear? I think I was through the tunnel 6. Terrible. I just was stalling. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. You first?
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Fucking A, man.
What do you want?
Congrats. Thanks for pushing me. Hell yeah. you were.
Tylenol?
He was right. I could hear his bikes behind me. I looked. Damn, it was really here at the second lap. His exhaust was gone. I thought I lost mine.
Some of it just come loose, man.
I wore the flannel the whole time.
Yeah, for at least 25 miles. Nice. I was worried that I was going to miss a mistake.
Job, buddy.
Right on my ass.
I was so excited when you passed me. I was like, yes!
Right on, Alex.
Oh my god.
The blisters.
Great.
Yeah, too, great.
That was wild.
Oh
my god, come back!
Woo!
Where's Stevie? Where's Stevie with his winner?
Oh, Dad's got one more lap.
Yeah. Oh, this is his last lap.
Yeah. Dad's got one more lap.
You need gas? Does Uncle Mike need fuel? Okay.
Yeah. Got a bottle of water already?
Woo!
I think covered.
Okay, you're in.
Okay.
You're in 15th place. You're in 15th place.
Out of 15, I'm up.
Out of 28.
One more, buddy. Cross it. Let's go.
Woo! Yay! Girls tonight! Heck yeah!
How was it?
There are
Right?
hard.
What place did you end up with?
5. I was hoping for 7.
You held one for a long time.
The 7. Oh yeah. The 7's going.
You held one for a long time.
That was fun. Good times, not lap time.
He always comes in so quietly.
I would say most excited about halfway through the third lap. Going, okay, I got this, and I got really comfortable and seeing the course now 2.5 times, and just felt a really good euphoric comfort. And I hadn't ridden this bike much, and I felt like I was finally bonding with this bike. And the bike was in the back of my mind wasn't going to break down, or I was going to break down. So about 2.5 laps into it, I said, you know what? This is cool. This is great. A lot of fun, a lot of people out there, and just I felt kind of a little euphoric just out there, just kicking it up a little bit more than I had the previous 2 laps.
Another lap, I think.
Hey, you guys should have warned me about this.
I don't think anybody warned me.
I'm still trying to figure out how I got
I
wrapped
won't
in
be able to
this.
walk for a week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Jeez, the last 5 miles was like, I'm so done.
Did you shit it all?
Huh?
You shit it all?
On the first lap and some soft stuff, there's that gulch, just sandy gulch.
That's pretty good.
Really steep, but no, it's the only time. I did that. The third lap, huh?
Where's your gear at?
What do you want?
Cold. Anything cold or water? Or what do you want?
Beer, cold beer,
Oh,
thanks.
he's an expert. How the close was that?
Daddy.
Need a chair.
You're crazy, man.
What?
You did not come
Oh no, I saw him on the side of the road. I'm not in last place. There's some people that ate shit.
Oh, man.
exactly what
There were
everybody
some
was.
wiped out
Really?
bikes. Yeah.
Oh,
But they were going a lot faster than me.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You're crazy, man. From now on, you're an expert.
That
You did it,
was,
babe. You did it.
sometimes I wonder. But yeah, you know what? The third lap was even funner. Thank you, Danny.
Oh, sweet. Here.
All the beer you got.
He's got. He's coming.
Don't
He's
matter.
coming.
It don't matter.
From now on, you're considered an expert. There you are. Hey, she looks like she's still to live with that.
And so therefore I retire. An expert.
She's still intact, Steve. Yeah, I didn't finish last week.
I know, she ran good.
Good, man.
It ran good.
I am so surprised.
I think he's got a beer for him.
Who has one?
Ryan.
Ryan's got it for him?
Yeah.
In the expert?
Baby, don't touch
No
it.
way.
Yeah, you're nice all day. It took you 4 hours and 20 minutes and 50 seconds to the 3.
Boy.
God, you know what? Thank you, Roger. I feel like somebody now.
Yeah, you are. You are somebody.
Rank out of 10 people.
Roger, he's now in
We're gonna get a group shot. Okay.
You're the best. Hey, what happened to you? I came around and you guys were idle.
That was you and I went, Steve! Right? In that sandy walk, that canyon
You
going down?
behind me and past me?
Yeah, I yelled, like, Steve!
You were moving though. You came past me.
Yeah, but then you, it was you. Okay, then
It
yeah,
was
I
me.
ran
I go, what's he fucking yelling at me for?
I ran out of
That's
gas.
not my best.
I ran out of gas. That's when he saw me the second time.
Oh, but you passed. I didn't see you off the side of the road.
Oh, got it.
I didn't see you. I was looking for you.
Yeah. I was rooting you on when I passed by.
But you came up behind me and yelled, and then you zipped by me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going, who's this young punk yelling at me, man?
I said, on the left. Woo, Steve!
Steve, what you said? I go, God, I must have done something wrong. No, it's Steve.
Came into the pits on the second lap. Everything was going fine. I decided I'm going to finish this thing. And I left it about 2:35 on my watch because I knew they were going to close the course at 3, and I just took off.
Did you finish the race?
I finished the race.
How did it feel to roll into the pit after you finished? How did you feel and how did it feel?
I mean, to be honest with you, it was a great feeling coming in that last mile. Let me tell you, the last lap, and I knew I had 25 miles to go. Every time I saw a mile marker one, I go, I got 24 miles to go. Every time I saw the next one, I have 23 miles to go. 22, 20. It was a countdown clock to get this thing finished. Then I just pulled over to help a young lady on a pull start. Her engine was bad, so I got her number and turned that in. And I was going down the last large downhill when a gentleman pulled up next to me, pulled me over and said, "Hey, I'm with the cleanup crew. We coming through. We making sure everybody's off the course." He said, "I'm not going to be the guy to tell you that you can't ride anymore, but there's a gentleman behind me in a Can-Am, and if you can keep ahead of him, you can finish this race." So that was my goal, and I just took off and kept looking over my shoulder and seeing this dust cloud coming out of the mountains. And what I realized is he has to stop for everybody that's on the side of the road. So I knew every time I passed somebody, he was going to stop and talk to him for a little bit. So I knew I had some time, and I just kept going and kept going, and was so glad to get over that last hill coming down into the pits. I could see it at the end, and I get down there, and my brother Danny's waiting at the finish line with me with thumbs up and a big smile on my face, and I rode all the way in, and It was great. It was great. I am so glad I did it. I am so glad I finished it.
Are you glad you didn't ride the Husky?
I am so glad I didn't ride the Husky.
Ready to drop me. I was wiped out in it. Let's find that thing.
Good job, buddy.
Way to go, you did it.
Woo!
Right on, buddy. All right. Where'd it go, Slick?
Crash with me.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I saw you go 0 miles an hour.
That one that was 0 miles an hour, I landed in a bush. I had to flip the bike completely all over to get out of it.
Nice.
And then my legs were cramping. I couldn't walk. And I tried to kickstart it, and it flooded. You know, it was upside down.
But it's a Honda, so you got to.
But it finally, I just full throttled it.
But you made it.
Yeah, I'm being followed by the chase truck. They said if the chase truck catches you, you're out. You're So I keep looking for a smoke bomb behind me, a dust storm, and I'm going.
You did it. Wow.
You beat the chase truck.
I beat the chase truck. Yeah.
Mike, put your arm up. Put your arm up.
Oh, they don't go up very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say about the whole experience? Anything at all before we finish?
A lot of people asked if I would do it again, and I think I would. It didn't scare me that much as a complete, I guess not beginner rider, but not an expert. Like, it was doable.
Right on.
If I can do it, anyone can do
That's
it.
awesome. Cool. Anything else? Any other closing things you want to say about it?
I hope we do it next year.
Right on. Cool.
I want to thank Mike Gentili, because if he didn't have the right brake lever, I would have tried to talk myself into doing that race with a no front brake, which would have been disastrous. I thank my wife for coming out with all the support that she was there for, and how much fun she had, and I think she was unexpected. And thanks for all the guys in the pit crew, the gals, and that just helped out, doing gas, and were just so supportive. Coming in the finish line and seeing everybody there was just fantastic. So I'd say, yeah, I was thankful for a lot of people, and it was a great time. I highly recommend it.
I think I really liked it. I think I should have got a bike with a little bit more power. I don't think I really knew what to expect riding on something this rough. I mean, I might as well have done like a full start mini bike, because that's about what it felt like.
Was that you're gonna race next year?
Absolutely not.
Right
I'm
on.
almost thinking go into monoshock after that.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else?
I think just be more kind of prepared for it. I don't know how, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. And then what was your favorite part about it?
Probably just meeting up with all our friends and getting together and doing it together. I
Awesome.
think that was the highlight of it.
It was an incredible experience. There was a lot of buildup up to it. We had all bought old vintage bikes. They're all bikes we had bought, every single one of us, and prior to the race, and it was cool. It was just being able to be out there with, like, a couple other people, sit with our friends and family, and that's what it's really all about. Everybody finished. Nobody got hurt. It was just an incredible experience. It's so much, the motorcycle community. It's so much deeper than just going out there and racing. It's so much more than that. It's a camaraderie. It's a family. It's about all being together, and it's incredible. So it was an amazing experience for sure.
Met some of the nicest people out there, and
Nicest people I've ever met. Yeah, it was
riding some of the weirdest things that you would ever imagine.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Things that you should not even be on off road on.
Full starts and mopeds and
Harleys
and adventure bikes, 950cc adventure bikes. Like, what are these guys doing out here? And everybody's just out there to compete against themselves, and I think that's what it was. Everybody was competing against themselves and proving to themselves that I can do this. I can finish this race. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, 75 miles, even 25. That's not that bad. Well,
try it.
We'll try it. See. We'll see you next year and see what you think about that. So Yeah.
Okay.
Good times, not lap times. That's what it was all about. So
I had one of the best weekends, best time. Friends, family, everybody was there to support you. People that they would come up to you and say, congratulations. Nicest people. I can't wait to do it again. Can't wait to bring more people to experience this experience. It was wonderful.
right on.